Welcome back, my bruvs, to another video, and the third time's the charm. And let's see if we can get it here, guys. We're opening up another box of Optic Hobby. Pretty underwhelming for the first two boxes that we got, and as you guys know, we are definitely looking for that downtown duo. My takeaways: first box, we got that My House Black Pandora Saquon Barkley, and on that second opening, we got the Black Pandora Best Tutties, Josh Allen and Keon Coleman out of 149. This is all I got left for Optic Downtown. If you're in here, please be here. Now with this one, guys, as you know, it's 20 packs, 4 cards per pack, so we're going to be here a bit. One autograph, but as we've seen with the last two hobby boxes, we've gotten 2 autographs per box. And of course, we have our 20 rated rookies. Let's get right into it, my bruvs. Crazy time we've been in. I opened up that Prism box recently, the hobby. We were able to pull a gold patch autograph of Danielle Hunter out of 10. And then we did get that color blast of Jackson Dart, which was pretty unbelievable. So we'll see if we can keep that streak running. You guys can see here that we have that flex emoji of Brian Robinson Jr. We did previously get Mark Andrews, and then on our last flex emoji, can't remember who it was, but this flex emoji seems to be a common theme in these hobby boxes. So let's just swift through this stuff and see what we get. So we have Today Barron on the rated rookie, and then Luther Burden on the silver rated rookie. Pretty big on Luther Burden. Moving on, we have our next pack. We have Jihad Campbell, D. Higgins back there, and primary colors Matthew Golden. That's an interesting card. I'm really curious, so curious as to what that's gonna look like in Green Bay. Um, they're overflowing with wide receivers right now. Um, what off the top of my head, I know we've seen some Savion Williams in this product. Matthew Golden, Christian Watson, and Dontavion Wicks, Romeo Dubes or Dalbs. Sorry if I said that incorrectly. Who else is there? I know they have more wide receivers. They're pretty loaded on wide receivers, kind of brings it into question as to why they even drafted Savion Williams. I think in one of my videos I mentioned this before. Just a big question mark there, honestly. But we'll see how that plays out. I mean, Matthew Golden, I'd say he had a decent season. Definitely some room for growth there for him. Jalen Lane on the rated rookie, AJ Brown on the silver. But definitely curious to see how he pans out in that offense. Oh my God, actually, guys, I just remembered about Jaden Reed. So Jaden Reed, also another receiver on the Packers, and usually the one that I wouldn't say they lean towards any of them actually, but Jaden Reed, as we know, is primarily who they look to. This is a nice card for any of those jet sweeps that they run. So again, just a crowded wide receiver room. Like if we do the full recap, we have Savion Williams, Matthew Golden, Romeo Doubs, Dontavion Wicks, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and a lot going on there. But we have Devonta, and we have one of our first numbered cards. So we have Jaden Higgins on the rated rookie and Zach Ertz on the Aqua Prism out of 349. Woo. At least with Prism, I was able to have some luck and get, I mean, some value back out of this one. But Optic is kind of the same as all the Donruss retail that I've bought. Just a lot of attempts, and unfortunately, one hit so far on the downtown, which is that Brian Thomas Jr. But when it comes to this hobby box, not much going on in these boxes. So it's definitely really hit or miss. I really wouldn't put it that far off from Absolute, even though for Absolute, I haven't had the opportunity to open hobby for that one. But same story, right? Kaboom, or you essentially didn't really get much out of that. So we have Jackson Dart on the Optic rated rookie. That's a beautiful card. Chuba, TJ Hawkinson, and then we have Kurt Warner out of 299. I'm just really, really, really excited for Select. We'll see if we can get our hands on a bit more of those. But super excited for Select, and that's just mostly base. I will say though, thus far we haven't found our auto yet, and that is gold. Interesting. Lamar Jackson, Justin Jefferson, and then what is this gold? It seems to be another best Tutties gold. Is this out of 10? We saw it was cold, so it's not Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones, or maybe, Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison. Oh, Reggie Wayne. Guys, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I just recently got into, well, not recently got into football, but well, 2021. But I'm still, trying to get that knowledge part of it up. But this is a sick, sick card. Best Tutties, Reggie Wayne, Peyton Manning, gold out of 10. And this is beautiful. And we're actually going to take a quick break, guys, to sleeve this up. But yeah, my mistake on this one, before I actually followed football as much as I do now, um, Peyton Manning was actually on the Broncos, which looking back on it was that later part of his career. I never really had the opportunity to watch Peyton Manning on the Colts, but from what I hear, or from the few highlights I've seen, still a force to be reckoned with. But best Tutties out of 10, Reggie Wayne, Peyton Manning, the Sheriff. That's a beautiful card. Alrighty. So it looks like we at least got something back out of these Optic Hobby boxes that we've been opening. And I think, as mentioned before, we haven't even hit our autographs. And that's just me saying it plural, just because I know that, again, since Panini is losing the license, they tend to add some extra stuff into these hobby boxes. But the truth of the matter is, with some of these products, it's out of 149. It could be very much hit or miss. And even with that extra auto, it could be hard to kind of recoup on that value. But we did get that on card auto of Tutu Atwell, and most people may have their opinion on Tutu Atwell, but he's definitely a fan favorite. I don't even have a favorite team, but I really do like Tutu Atwell as a player. So Suggs, and that is out of 349. But yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see if in this box we get that extra auto. If not, well, then that would be our goodbye to Optic. Kind of disheartening if we make it through this pack and we don't get a downtown. I don't know how many more of these I can really pay attention to. It's the first green. I'm not sure if I've ever pulled any green before. We have TJ Hawkinson out of 50. Wow, that is a short print. But I'm not sure how many more of these I can really go after in terms of chasing it downtown and leaving empty-handed. From that first Optic Hobby and that second Optic Hobby, as you guys may know, we are definitely on the lookout for the downtown duo, Travis Hunter, where he is actually the player put on the card twice. Uh, One for that defensive side of the ball, of course, and then another for what is this? I spoiled it. This is, don't tell me. This is, wait a second. I'm so confused, guys. So we'll just look at it. Oh, okay. The retro. So yeah, the reason I got confused is because on the Prism Hobby they do have these retro cards, but I kind of had to gather my thoughts and realize that this wasn't Prism Hobby, but they do have it for Optic as well. So here's that Optic retro of Cam Ward. This is a pretty nice card, if you ask me. Now we have Damian Martinez on the rated rookie. And we're coming up on these last few packs here, guys. I think we have about 4 packs left. Still no sign of that auto. Hopefully they didn't short us here. We have Jordan Watkins. And just Jordan Watkins. Okay. Oh, auto. Please be in here somewhere. Sorry, I just had to see that. TJ Sanders. This looks like something crazy back here. Is that a Steelers logo? I don't know what that is. Let's start with these cards on the back. So we have Jamal Charles, DJ Moore, and then it is a Steelers logo. Rated rookie, Jack Sawyer. Alrighty. Out of 32, so that's another short print. This is actually nice. I don't think I've ever seen this, but this is a pretty nice card. I didn't know they had like the team logo inserts, but that was pretty cool. And moving on to our second to last pack. Seems like we have something going on there. We have Travion Henderson on the rated rookie. Art Monk, and then what could you be? CH. And this is on the Buccaneers? Is this a throwback player? I can't recall. Oh, Chris Godwin. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. But Chris Godwin on this out of 75. I don't even know what this is. Is this like velocity? I have no idea what this is, but that is not bad. Let's head into this last pack, my bruvs, see if we at least get an auto. Now, the one thing that someone pointed out in a video that I was watching is that they do say per average or in a box per average or whatever the case may be. So realistically, it's not really verbiage that's saying that there's a guarantee that it's in it. What is that? Okay. But there's not a guarantee that it's in there, right? It's just saying like, hey, on average, you can find this in a box. Um, So there definitely are cases or scenarios where you can get a hobby box where it says, "Hey, you can find one on average," and you don't get one. So with this last card here, we'll see if that's the case. But we have a rated rookie, and it's San Fran. I see a little sticker there, so this actually is our auto. It's a black Pandora, and it's Jordan James out of 35. That's not bad. That's awesome. That is quite the auto, but it's not the worst. I mean, if you've seen Zay Flowers' um, autograph or Abdul Carter, it it's not the worst, guys. Um, yeah, that is that is our auto, and unfortunately for this one, we didn't get that second auto that they usually throw in there, or maybe I might just be extending the courtesy of Panini. But for those through those first two Optic Hobby boxes, they definitely did throw uh, an extra auto in there. First one being Jalen Polk on the 2024 Optic Contenders, and the second one being um, Tutu Atwell on the 2021 rated rookie on card auto, which was also numbered. So, I mean, that's definitely cool. But our highlights, aside from the Jordan James on the Black Pandora, we do have Chris Godwin on this mysterious insert that I still don't know what it is yet. Jack Sawyer on the team logo rated rookie. Cam Ward on the retro rated rookie, or just retro, sorry. TJ Hawkinson green numbered. Terrell Suggs blue prism numbered. Derek Harmon numbered. Kurt Warner numbered. Jade Barron numbered. Zach Ertz numbered. Cam Ward hidden potential. And then a flex Brian Robinson Jr. And of course, my brother, we can't forget best tutties, gold, Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne, out of 10. And that concludes Optic Hobby.